Today we're checking out the Barricade Canyon Drop Steps in textured black for the 2010 and newer Ram 2500 crew cabs. If you're wanting an easier step into the truck, a tougher look, and a bit more protection on those rocker panels without hanging anything too low and losing ground clearance, then these are a clean bolt-on option that are definitely worth checking out. The key feature here is gonna be this nice drop step pocket that gives you a lower and confident foothold while keeping the main bar tucked tight to the body. That means easier entry and exit for daily use, but you still keep decent ground clearance. The step pads are nice and wide, just a little over 5 inches, with a grippy texture, so they feel solid in the rain, mud, or snow in any outdoor conditions. Style-wise, the angular design and the embossed Barricade logo bring that off-road look without blocking airflow or looking bulky. These are made specifically for the Ram 2500 crew cab, so the brackets land exactly where they should underneath the doors, and the bars sit straight and rattle-free, hugged tight to those rocker panels. Most owners are gonna move to some Canyon drop steps like this when passengers need a lower step, maybe you have some children or some older riders, or you got some bigger tires that make that cab feel taller and you want an easier entry point, or you just want side protection from door dings and kicked up debris while giving yourself that off-road ready look. When it comes to the construction on this, you're getting heavy-duty steel bars and brackets finished in a fine textured black powder coat finish. That's gonna fight rust and road salt for years to come, so you don't have to worry about corrosion. The welds are gonna be stout and the mounting plates are thick, and the step pockets are tied into the main rail so they won't flex when you put your weight on them. Everything's gonna line up to those factory mounting points for a solid, long-lasting install. As far as pricing goes on this, these are coming in right in that mid $300 price range. For steel drop steps with wide non-slip pads and a durable finish, with a direct fit bracket kit, this is a strong value if you want function and style all in one shot. When it comes to the install on this one, it's gonna get rated at 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and you can get this job done in 2 hours or less of your time. So let's head on out to the shop, and we're gonna give you a detailed walkthrough of exactly how this install process goes.
For this install, you will need a ratchet, 10 and 13 millimeter sockets, and 10 and 13 millimeter wrenches. All right, today we're gonna be installing some side steps on our Ram, so let's get started. All right, so we're starting things off underneath the truck, directly behind our pinch weld and our rocker panel. You're gonna come to the inside of your body here, and you're gonna see an oval opening with 2 hex openings below it. You're gonna have 3 of those along each side of the vehicle. And what we're gonna do is get our mounting bracket in first. So it's got this hook on it. We're gonna go in from the top. It's a little bit tricky. You definitely don't wanna let go of this at first. You wanna get that stud lined up with your forward hex hole, like so. Then once you have that through, we're gonna grab our plastic retainer washer. Get that threaded on here. These simply hold this in place. They're not meant to tighten it or anything. They're just gonna prevent it from falling out. Thread that on. And once you have this first one in, you can do the same thing for your other 2 brackets. Now that we have this in, we're gonna install our main mounting brackets. Now these are all the same for each side. However, they're gonna be labeled for passenger or driver. So we're on our passenger side. We've got our bracket labeled P, and it's gonna be this single mounting bolt up top. Get that through, and we'll install our flat washer, our lock washer, and our nut onto that. We're just gonna get this hand tight for now. We're not gonna fully tighten it. We'll be able to adjust if necessary. And once you have this one on, you can do the same thing for the other 2 brackets. Next, we're gonna install our support bracket. That's gonna go to the 2 pre-drilled holes on our pinch weld and the through hole on our main bracket. So the first thing we're gonna do is get our through bolt in. So we've got our bolt and flat washer. Get that through. On the back side of that, we're gonna add in a flat washer and our provided lock nut. Once we have that in place, Grab our provided pinch weld bolts. Get our first one through. Then we'll add in our flat washer and a lock nut to this one. And we'll add in our second pinch weld bolt. And once again, it's a flat washer and a lock nut. And once you have this one loosely in place, you want to do the same thing for your other two brackets. All right, so now that we have all of our brackets loosely in place, we're going to install our side step. So we're going to get the threaded inserts on the back side and bottom of our steps lined up. And we're going to install our provided combo bolts. Let's get our bolts in. Get the one in on the back side. And we'll do the same thing for the other two brackets, and we can come back and tighten everything down. So now we're going to begin tightening down our hardware. We're going to use our 10mm socket on our ratchet and a 10mm wrench to tighten down our pinch weld bolts first. So this is going to just basically center these. Next, we're going to use our 13mm socket to tighten down our main mounting nut up top. And we'll bring in our 13mm wrench with our socket and tighten down our through bolt. And we can tighten down our combo bolts on our steps with our 13mm socket for our bottom one. For this back side one, it is a little tight, so you want to grab your 13mm wrench, or ratchet wrench in this case. Once you have your hardware tight on your first bracket, you can do the same thing for the other two brackets. Alrighty, that about wraps up our review and install of our Barricade Canyon Drop Steps in textured black finish for your 10 to current Ram 2500 crew cab. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything Ram, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.